Nutrition science, types and food sources, health benefits of fiber. Dietary fiber is defined by the Institute of Medicine's Food and Nutrition Board as non-digestible carbohydrates and lignin that are intrinsic and intact in plants. Fiber plays an important role in giving plants structure and protection, and it also plays an important role in the human diet. Cellulose is one type of fiber. The chemical structure of cellulose is shown. You can see that cellulose has long chains of glucose similar to starch, but they're stacked up and there are hydrogen bonds linking the stacks. The special bonds between these glucose units in fiber are not enzymatically digested in the digestive tract, and therefore fiber passes undigested to the colon or large intestine. You might be wondering how fiber has any benefit to us if we can't digest it. However, it doesn't just pass through the digestive tract as a waste product. Instead, it serves many functions on its journey, and these contribute to our health. There are different types of fiber, where we find them in foods, and what benefits they provide. The types of fiber. Whole plant foods contain many different types of molecules that fit within the definition of fiber. One of the ways that types of fiber are classified is by their solubility in water. Whole plant foods contain a mix of both soluble and insoluble fiber, but some are better sources of one than the other. Soluble fiber. These fibers dissolve in water, forming a viscous gel in the GI tract, which helps to slow digestion and the absorption of glucose. This means that including soluble fiber in a meal helps to prevent sharp blood sugar spikes, instead making for a more gradual rise in blood glucose. Consuming a diet high in soluble fiber can also help to lower blood cholesterol levels because soluble fiber binds cholesterol and bile acids, which contain cholesterol in the GI tract. Soluble fiber is also highly fermentable, so it is easily digested by bacteria in the large intestine. Pectins and gums are common types of soluble fibers, and good food sources include oat bran, barley, nuts, seeds, beans, lentils, peas, and some fruits and vegetables. Psyllium fiber supplements like Metamucil are composed mainly of soluble fiber. So if you've ever stirred a spoonful of this into a glass of water, you've seen the viscous consistency characteristic of soluble fiber. Insoluble fiber. These fibers typically do not dissolve in water and are non-viscous. Some are fermentable by bacteria in the large intestine, but to a lesser degree than soluble fibers. Insoluble fibers help prevent constipation as they create a softer, bulkier stool that is easier to eliminate. Lignin, cellulose, and hemicellulose are common types of insoluble fibers, and food sources include wheat bran, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. Food sources of dietary fiber. Since fiber provides structure to plants, fiber can be found in all whole plant foods, including whole grains like oatmeal, barley, rice, and wheat, beans, nuts, seeds, and whole fruits and vegetables. This meal is packed with fiber from oatmeal, blueberries, and sunflower seeds. When foods are refined, parts of the plant are removed, and during this process, fiber and other nutrients are lost. For example, Fiber is lost when going from a whole fresh orange to orange juice. A whole orange contains about 3 grams of fiber, whereas a glass of orange juice has little to no fiber. Fiber is also lost when grains are refined. Although you can get fiber from supplements, whole foods are a much better source because the fiber comes packaged with other essential nutrients and phytonutrients. Health benefits of dietary fiber. A high fiber diet has many benefits, which include helps prevent constipation. Many fibers, but mostly insoluble fibers, help provide a softer, bulkier stool, which is then easier to eliminate. Helps maintain digestive and bowel health. Dietary fiber promotes digestive health through its role in supporting elimination and fermentation, and its positive impact on gut microbiota. Since fiber provides a bulkier stool, this helps keep the digestive tract muscles toned and strong, which can help prevent hemorrhoids and diverticula. Lowers the risk of cardiovascular disease. Higher fiber intake has been shown to improve blood lipids by reducing total cholesterol, triglycerides, and low-density cholesterol, or bad cholesterol, associated with a higher risk of cardiovascular disease, and increasing high-density cholesterol, or good cholesterol, associated with lower risk of cardiovascular disease. Higher fiber intake has also been associated with lower blood pressure and reduced inflammation. Lowers risk of type 2 diabetes. Higher fiber intake, especially viscous or soluble fibers, has been shown to slow down glucose digestion and absorption, benefiting glucose metabolism. A higher fiber diet may also decrease diabetes risk by reducing inflammation. Lowers the risk of colorectal cancer. More evidence is supporting the idea that higher fiber intake lowers the risk of colorectal cancer, although researchers aren't sure why. One hypothesis is that dietary fiber decreases transit time, the time it takes for food to move through the digestive tract, thereby exposing the cells of the gastrointestinal tract to carcinogens from food for a shorter time. Helps maintain a healthy body weight. Research has shown a relationship between higher dietary fiber intake and lower body weight. The mechanisms for this are unclear, but perhaps high fiber foods are more filling and therefore keep people satisfied longer with fewer calories. High fiber foods also tend to be more nutrient dense compared to many processed foods, which are more energy dense. Whole versus refined grains. Before they are harvested, all grains are whole grains. They contain the entire seed or kernel of the plant. The seed is made up of 3 edible parts: the bran, the germ, and the endosperm. The seed is also covered by an indelible husk that protects the seed. The bran is the outer skin of the seed. It contains antioxidants, B vitamins, and fiber. The endosperm is the largest part of the seed and provides energy in the form of starch to support reproduction. It also contains protein and small amounts of vitamins and minerals. The germ is the embryo of the seed, the part that can sprout into a new plant. It contains B vitamins, protein, minerals like zinc and magnesium, and healthy fats.